What's poppin', ladies and gentlemen? How's everyone doing this evening? It's your boy Ivan. With me, as always, is my boy Nidge DFX. Today's the day. Little finger. Today's the day for the death battle that I personally super excited about. Danny Phantom versus American Dragon Jake Long, Nickelodeon versus Disney. This is one of the death battles that I personally request because I grew up watching this show, more specifically Danny Phantom. And actually, I thought he was probably just the sickest character in the early cartoons. And when I see this death battle, I'm just super excited. I know my boy Nidge, he doesn't know much about these characters, but hopefully when he does watch it, hopefully he'll get an incentive to at least check it out or maybe have his kid check it out. Either way, because it's a fantastic show. So, guys, as we always say, please watch the original full screen in its entirety without blabbing at me because we do not be quiet. Also, they are cool with the reactions, and please cost us some of their words like we do. And if there's a commercial on our end, we don't pause it because it puts money in the pocket. Not trying to pressure y'all, but just to set a good example. Nidge, so what's your thoughts, man?
I don't know anything about either of them. I don't care, but I'm here because I love what they do, and I'm willing to learn and see what they have to bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? So I have no alliances. I have no connection to either one of them. I got a little bit of flack because I thought the one character looked like some Ben 10 animation. Ben 10's been redrawn a few times, and there was one that kind of looked similar-ish, but I get it. Like, if you're someone that's a stranger to it, yeah, but if you're not, then of course you're going to nitpick and say that I'm retarded, and that's fair.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Like,
it's all good, man. It's all good. Hopefully, you'll definitely see why the show was awesome.
Yeah.
Me personally, I grew up with these shows. I grew up more with Danny Phantom more than I did with American Dragon Jake Long. I did watch the show, but Danny Phantom was really where it was at for me. I thought the show was super fun. It was definitely in the realm of the best cartoons in the early '90s, late '90s, early 2000s. I love the hell out of that show. So, needless to say, I'm biased towards Danny. So, and hopefully my boy wins. If not, I'm gonna be upset, but it is what it is. So,
and
whenever you're ready, man.
You think that Danny is gonna win too?
I do think that Danny's gonna win. I feel like he's more powerful. I feel like he has a lot of more hacks up his sleeves. I also believe that he's fought dragons in his universe multiple times. And while Jake has fought ghosts.
Drake's a good nickname for him because he's a dragon and he's Jake. Okay.
Yeah, Drake. I meant Jake, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Well, I know Jake did fight ghosts in his universe, but they were nowhere near as powerful as Danny. So I think that's going to give Danny an edge, so I'm going to say Danny's going to win.
All right, let's get started.
Let's get it.
What's up,
oh my, we've got jump.
I have notes. New podcast. Issa Badiola. Other people at RT Animation.
Whoa,
we're going to talk creative stuff.
Yeah, about to say, what's this?
Somebody call the police.
This is my cat. He doesn't like this. No.
Cat just scratched his ass.
April 30th on roosterteeth.com.
April 30th? I think you're a little bit late to the show, player.
Yeah.
Like, what? I've never seen this man or that ad in my life, and
Me neither. Like, wait, April 30 next year?
There's a thin line between the natural and the supernatural. Except for the fact that his parents had taken up a very unusual profession. Yeah, hunting ghosts!
They almost look like they're in the BDSM there, the way they're dressed. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, exactly.
that's what I would have guessed before I saw this next cutscene. What were you about to say, Mike?
No, I was just about to say, like, ghost hunting really isn't that unusual. There's a lot of people that make a living out of it.
But then Danny took a look inside of it. There was a great big flash. Everything just changed.
There was a lot of great
stuff. Singing the intro or something?
Yeah, that's the intro song.
Okay, I'll stop.
Yeah,
unbeknownst to his parents, the portal permanently changed Danny. And for some reason, nobody figured out that Danny Fenton was Danny Phantom. People are dumb. Maybe they're just playing along? He is a kid after all. Nah, they're stupid. To catch
they're stupid.
They're on like the Clark Kent, Lois Lane stupid level. It's like
they are.
With my glasses off. I'm just your typical alcoholic, but with my glasses on. I'm Dirty Nidge, crime fighter by night. I look different.
You do look different.
What?
To be fair, you do look different without your glasses. Yeah, you actually kind of look different. Like, maybe like put a different style attire on. You could actually be a different person. It's not a bad thing.
I mean, our boy don't even have glasses. He's just straight up a shade. You know what I mean? Like,
catch ghosts, Danny used a off reflective surfaces.
Outflew a living space shuttle.
Yeah.
I think that beats 112 miles per hour, player.
It does. That was 112 thing was like in the early shows, in the early parts of the series, but he got faster over time.
Never be late for class or get smacked by some of these heavy hitters.
Yeah, like they said, his laser blast out can be actual lasers. See, look.
Dorothea's fire breath was powerful
another
enough
dragon.
to disperse a large cloud formation.
Nice.
Fuck yes.
That's a cool concept.
It's a dope show, man. You have to at least check a few episodes out. It's fantastic.
It's unique. To be fair, it's unique because I've never seen a superhero ghost. Like one could say, who's
Casper?
He's not a superhero though. But like, what's his name on the motorcycle with the firehead skull?
Ghostbuster. I mean, Ghost
Rider. Or
Ghostbuster.
Spawn. Like, but they're not really ghosts. They're more like demon, hellspawn things. You know,
Specters.
Yes, correct. Or revenants, whatever the hell they chose.
Yeah.
Whatever they identify as. You know, it's 2020, right? So.
Yeah.
Were formed.
All right.
This was the Hunts clan, and their mission was to eliminate all magical creatures from the world.
Wait, go back. Was that the one factory, the Keebler Elf factory?
And their mission was to eliminate
Pause.
all magical.
Did you see that?
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. That kind of does look like the Keebler Elf factory.
They're trying to kill our boys.
And their mission was to eliminate all magical.
No wonder I haven't seen much Keebler Elf shit around here.
They were trying to eliminate our Keeblers, man. No wonder every time I go to fucking Walmart, them cookies out of stock, man.
That's what I'm just saying. Where are they?
They put a hit on our boys, man. Look at his teeth, yo. This dude's a rabbit.
What's up, Doc?
And friends.
Has green streaks in his hair from using too much hair gel. Really?
Pisces.
Oh, just like me.
Oh, that's where you got that from. The green gel. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Breakdancing and skateboarding, right on.
Fun fact, and anybody can correct me if I'm wrong about this, but his voice actor is actually the same as Zuko's from Avatar. For those who didn't know.
Okay.
So yeah,
Jacob
just a little fun fact there.
Long.
That is so
hopefully
not.
when he hits puberty, his name adds up. Never mind.
Grandfather was martial arts and all things dragon.
Not gonna lie, transforming into a dragon is pretty dope.
Yeah, that'd be. Dude, I would show up to a Chinese buffet and be like, I want free Chinese food. And they'd be like, why that? I'd be like, I'm a motherfucking dragon, bitch. I'm like, you're the dragon. I gotta defend your peoples. I gotta save you from the CCP. And our channel's banned from China.
Was throwing fire from his mouth, his hands, and even his burning
Look, he firebend. He can firebend.
They all can fart fire? What the hell is up with these cartoons these days?
But you saw that before he shot fire out of his head?
Yeah!
Like he firebend just like Zuko.
Yeah!
That's so cool.
Oh, I want to do that.
Look. There we go.
Ooh.
All of these kids should really go see a doctor.
I mean, you can technically fart fire. You can technically do that. Just put a match right there.
Yeah, true, but you gotta kind of like. His shit comes natural, pun intended. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yo, like that's fire. Pun intended again. I mean, but you know, I'm not trying to, but like, that's how we normally talk, right? And it's like it just happens to kind of go like, I'm just gonna shut up.
Yeah. Let's keep going.
I'm just gonna shut up, man.
He can produce enough flame to obliterate several sheets of stone. Measuring the size of the hole here next to the girl.
That's impressive.
We can tell his fire breath destroyed over 6 million cubic centimeters of stone, which
Jesus
would
Christ.
Over 30 tons of TNT.
Well, 30 versus 50 tons.
Mother of all bombs, which was a
right?
massive 10,000 kilogram nuke.
I mean, look at that.
Jake ever uses breath mints.
Ew.
He can also fly over 100 miles per hour, moving from ground to cloud level in mere seconds. And he can dodge
That's actually really quick. Close.
This is quick. Damn, he's stronger than I thought. I gave a lot of shit. I've overhyped Danny, but good lord, he's gonna be close. I'm still going with Danny. What do you think, man?
Yeah, I don't know the two. I guess based on the noise, the dragon's faster, right? We did get that shoot it out. The damage output though seems like it's still going to Danny. Again, I'm a huge fan, or in my opinion, speed beats power every day. That's why, like, a lot of Floyd Mayweather is the best example. He's not strong, because if he was, he'd be knocking people out. He doesn't. He's knocked out how many? Maybe like 4 out of 5 out of his 51 fights. Like, but he won because of speed, and that's just it to me. If you truly are a prodigy versus another prodigy, which I'm assuming who he's boxing with, they're prodigies because they're professionals.
Yeah,
that's kind of how I see it.
That's fair enough. But
so the speed alone should give him an advantage. But we'll see. Again, I have no ties to these
that's
people.
fine. That's fine, man. I'm still gonna go with Danny. But as he did say, he managed to managed to almost catch up to a living
space shuttle. You're right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I think he's
oh
faster.
My God. Yeah.
Or he's close. Or he's about to say. I think he's faster. So I think because his invisibility, his tangibility, the fact that he can use ice and ectoplasm, he's a lot more versatile. He has a lot of ways to really, put him down for good. As well as he's really no different from the dragons that Danny fought with in the show. You saw that giant ass 8-headed dragon as well as the Theora dragon, whatever her name was. So I think that's gonna give him the experience too.
Yeah. In other words, Death Battle's doing that poker face with that space shuttle. They said it, but they didn't show what the hell that equals. We all know a space shuttle flies hella fast to get in orbit, so.
Yeah,
all right, let's do it.
Let's check it out. I'm excited. Danny, come on.
Your boy's probably got it in the bag.
I think so, but still,
I
I'm
want to
nervous.
see how they even get into it. What is he doing here?
Putting something back, I think.
The soul or what?
No, just the skull.
Dragging up.
Whoa! Why would you? What are you doing here, even defending this place?
Seconds before the Amdra's gonna show you out. What?
Oh,
this is not that bad, actually.
Yeah, that's interesting. He's like,
yeah.
Gotta go, bitch.
Count 3.
Kick his ass, bro.
Oh. So is this hand drawn or is this actually?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think it's hand drawn.
I'm almost. This ain't Sprite, like graphic video game.
Ooh,
his
the
tail or what? Yo, that's
hand drawn. It's really good too.
Yeah. I'm okay with that.
Something else? I don't want this to drag on.
You dick. You can't hit him. Oh, he can. That's right, because he can hit drag. He can hit ghost. Remember?
Yes. Oh yeah, I saw that. He can't hit a ghost. Oh shit.
So he doesn't have that ability to like. Now he realizes that ain't gonna work. Oh.
He can still become invisible though.
Where'd he go?
Oh, he's using body hypnosis, whatever we call it.
His possession.
Yeah.
Oh, there's his ice attack.
Okay. Oh.
Ghostly whale, bitch.
The delete scream or whatever. Red versus blue. You see that shameless plug-in?
Yeah, I saw that.
More?
Red versus blue 0. Is that a spit off?
You can do?
I can do better.
I can do better.
Yep. Okay. That's
4 dragons
cheesy
and 4
saying.
ghosts. Yeah.
This is actually gonna be cool if they do this just right with the. Let's see how the choreography plays out here. It's looking good. Nice. Where the hell was the other one? Sleep on the job?
Exactly. Oh, she talking like bodies. Oh shit. Come on, Danny, you got this. You got this. Phase out of there.
Tornado hold.
You can still phase out of there.
That's a flame-nado right there.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Oh. He's gonna get out of that though.
Guess I was
Oh
too hot
no.
for him. But I'm way cooler.
I was about to say.
Oh!
Possess him. Yeah, he possesses him.
That's gonna make him like.
A to the NNY. This dragon's got claws and waits to fly.
Oh gosh.
But I'm still better than this other guy.
Got him.
Hadouken! Oh, did he delete it?
Oh!
What?
It's a wrap.
Uh-oh.
It's a wrap.
He put him into the coffee mug.
Well, looks like
Yes.
this dragon got
No.
burned. This was a very
childhood
unique match.
saved.
With both fighters having such different power sets, it was fascinating to
Alright,
watch
let's
them
try.
clash
Yeah,
together.
I'm gonna hear this
Jake
for sure.
was technically more skilled thanks to his grandfather's martial arts training and has proven
Yes.
capable of harming ghosts. But Danny's power and plethora of abilities was difficult for him to counter.
Yeah, Danny's no slouch and has fought a few more battles than Jake. Plus, Jake's never dealt with a ghost as powerful as Danny. Those
Yeah.
Civil War spirits didn't exactly have ice beams and ghost lasers.
While they may have been similar in light speed reactions, Danny's flight speed was
I want to read this. Unlike Jake, Danny has consistently outsped laser projectiles and has battled without issue while being rocketed into orbit in 2 seconds.
Yeah,
that must be that spaceship. Yeah.
Yeah.
Beams and ghost lasers.
While they
Keep
may
'em-
have been
yeah.
similar in light speed reactions, Danny's flight speed was definitely higher.
Yep.
Also, Jake's fire was comparable to 3 GBU-43 warheads, commonly referred to as the mother of all bombs. However,
Yeah.
Dorothea's fire was equal to 700 of them.
Oh my
And
god.
Danny took
Damn.
those flames
And
on
you
like
called
a
it.
champ, which means Jake
You said he's took that dragon. He's like that one dragon. Like, dude, that's just
Exactly.
That's just another episode.
Exactly. He bodied it's Ghost Dragon, but it's still dragon and it's still fire. It's nothing. It's not really different about it. It's still fire. So if he could tank that, he can tank real fire.
So in other words, even Jake Long trying to fight that Ghost Dragon, he'd lose against that dragon too.
Yeah.
Sad to say, like it's like.
And I was actually gonna say when he was fighting those Civil War ghosts, which were Confederate, by the way, because it's New York and they're evil. No, I'm just kidding.
The racist
But
ghosts.
he got his ass kicked at one point by them
no.
before he started to fight back. And
They're
those
like,
ghosts have
why
no
power? Why power? You stupid dirty ghost.
Exactly.
Bunch boogie woogie. Boogie woogie woogie. Boogie woogie ghost. Boogie woogie. No, I'm kidding.
didn't have the firepower he
Never
needed
mind.
to knock the teenage ghost
fine.
down for good.
Danny could overpower Jake's fire with his ecto projectiles, match
Yes.
Jake's duplicates with his own, and even slip past Jake's
Well, Jake's
heightened
eye, the
senses with
dragon
his
gives a head
invisibility.
sight. It has
And
never
while
helped
Danny
him
had all those
perceive
counters, Jake
invisies.
didn't have any against Danny's will or possession.
Yeah, and it's not like
Jake may
it's
be
not like
the
a
American
signature.
dragon
Like
for
if he's a
good
ghost,
reason,
you can't be
but he
seen
couldn't
or
match up
heard
to Danny's
or
impressive
detected.
power, durability, and ghostly abilities.
Here comes
It
Punch.
didn't
Fuck
take long
yeah.
for Jake to fall short in this fantastic battle.
Oh
The
god.
winner is Danny Phantom.
Fuck
like that
yeah,
pose at
my
the end.
boy.
I want to see what the next episode is. I'm excited.
Yeah, let's see what's next.
And if you want to watch more stuff,
Please be something good.
Oh,
Can I be something good? Please. Be something...
oh She-Ra
She-Ra
versus
Wonder Woman?
Wonder. Oh my. Bitch is back.
Why Wonder Woman
She
again?
just
I don't
took
like
out Thor like not even like a season ago. Even though I disagree with that, but that's okay. Again, I don't know. I know I'm gonna get hated by some people, but okay. If they're
My only
doing that, they must think that She-Ra has a chance. To be fair, He-Man is part of the DC universe.
Really? Canonically?
They threw him in the comics.
Yeah, but wasn't that just a spinoff, or was that a canonical
Oh, well, it's canon. Maybe not continuity, but of course I know a lot of people are going to argue that meaning. But the thing is I know He-Man was in there and he was pretty damn strong. Like,
thing? He is.
and She-Ra is kind of like his equal, just the female counterpart. From again, I know someone's going to educate us way more. I'm not even going to act like I know what the hell I'm talking about with this one again. I'm curious to see what they are going to pull. If we're going to base off of Wonder Woman, we kind of know the research already because they just did an episode. Of course, new comics could have been dropped between then and now. So we have to keep that in perspective.
That's true.
But we've
That's
never...
true.
We did see a He-Man versus Lion-O, which I knew right away He-Man would destroy Lion-O. I just knew it. Like, I was
Yeah,
like...
I knew that too, yeah.
He-Man is like... Again...
OP.
He-Man is pretty much like Hercules and DC and like Superman. They're around that level. Like they really are.
I don't have a problem with Sheba, but like, why Wonder Woman a third time? This is like two DC characters that got two battles in a row.
Yeah, she
And,
fought
but
Rogue, she fought Thor, and now she's fighting She-Ra. I think she's gonna lose just based on putting her back up again. Means she's gonna get her ass beat. That's just my guess. Like, why would you put
that?
her...
Or they're gonna have a 4P because if you remember, they brought back Leonardo for the third time, and he lost, and he had 2 wins. So that's
Exactly.
2 wins, and then Batman got 2 losses and 1 win. So
exactly.
how is Wonder Woman? How is it going to even out with her?
The pattern is playing out that if they win twice and come back, even Deadpool, he's won. You know, he won 1, drawed 1, and then lost the third. Either way. Every character they brought back
I forgot about Deadpool, you're right.
Third times is not a charm for our people, our combatants, for lack of better words. Yeah, I'm impulsively, I'm gonna say She-Ra. But
I'll say She-Ra too.
I think this is gonna be cool. I really just want to see them pull everything possible with She-Ra because they don't get a lot of credit and a lot of just research. I've never really had anybody ever say, well, wait a minute, have you ever seen what She-Ra's done? I've heard Wonder Woman 3 times, right? I've heard Superman, oh my god, it's a broken record. Goku, that record is not even broken. That thing is shattered into pieces. You know what I mean? Like, I've heard this.
Exactly.
They fart and blow up planets and blah, 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 blah. I'm done with that shiza. This is good. This is somebody that, this actually is my generation in a sense. I did grow up with it. Mostly, of course, I watched T-Man because I'm a man, and She-Ra was in it, but you know, ish. But the point is like I really want to see this. I'm actually hyped for it in a sense.
That's cool.
Not
That's
like
cool.
super hyped, like I'm gonna go buy a bunch of shirts and stuff, but I'm hyped to the point where I'm really looking forward to seeing the research they do, and it's gonna be hard on them to do it. But to be fair, she does have a lot of comics. Yeah. It's a lot of work. They're gonna have to put the work in.
If She-Ra does win, it's not gonna be a stomp win. It's gonna be a super close one. I can say that right now.
I'm hoping. I hope it's close. When I hear stomps, it's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, I agree.
When I don't know shit about them, I'm okay with the stomp because I don't know. But when I kind of know, and then like. You know, yeah. You know what I mean?
So in terms of this battle, man, what did you think of it after everything you just saw?
When I see a lot of shows now in my age, I can see a show right away, and like my head already goes off like this, right? It's like where's originality? When I see Danny Phantom, I can't even pull out one except Ghostbusters for ghost busting. And again, they at least. Granted, they have that element, but they didn't stick to that. They deliberately gave them ghost. That would be like if one of the Ghostbusters became a half ghost and helped them capture. Like, boom. They didn't do that, though. So, therefore, that show is way more unique than 99% of shows I've seen. So, that's why I'm giving it, like, super thumbs up.
That's awesome, man. I'm glad you feel that way.
Somebody can correct me and be like, oh, well, another anime does this or cartoon does this too with the ghost. I'm sure maybe it's out there. Maybe Casper in a DC comic is a fucking superhero. I don't know. The point is, like, you get my point, though.
Honestly, I'm super damn happy because that's my childhood. That's the watch show I binge watch all so many years. So to see my boy win, this is probably my favorite episode this season of Death Battle so far. So I couldn't be more happy, and I'm glad the fact that you're liking it too. So I'm just happy. So that's really all I can say. Thank you. And they actually got pretty much everything right. Like I have nothing to critique. They pretty much nail everything on the head, in my opinion.
So they didn't lowball Danny at all, though.
I don't think they did
at all. So I mean, here's your chance right now to be like, he's actually even stronger. You could easily.
I will say though, I wish they elaborated more on his speed because the 112 miles per hour thing. Yes, that's true, but that's in the very beginning of the series. They just mentioned briefly that he outsped an alien space shuttle. I kind of wish they went over that to show how fast.
They never showed that. And if it's an alien space shuttle, we're talking Mach at least something. At least anywhere between Mach 2 to X.
Yeah. So, but in terms of his power output, you know, that's still more power output than even Jake can do. So I agree with the power output. Other than the fact that I wish they elaborated more on the speed, I think they nailed everything on the head with this. So I totally agree with it.
Okay.
Even the actual man who created Danny Phantom was super excited about this. If you didn't know, I think his name was Butler or his last name or whatever. I forgot his name. I apologize. But he was like super hyped for it. Like he actually said he was going to react to this battle himself. So that's going to be sick for him. I hope so. He's going to be very happy.
I want to watch that.
Camper. He's gonna be a very happy camper. The character he created wins.
So everybody stay tuned because Ivan is gonna react to the creator of Danny reacting to Death Battle. So it's gonna be a reaction to reaction of a reaction.
Exactly.
Anyways, y'all, thank y'all for joining us. If you guys want to join Animal or Nidge, your chance to do so, it's gonna be like, or it's gonna be like on this side. You want some videos and all that jazz to get your feet wet, but you know, if you're a butthurt bitch and you don't want to get your feet wet, blah, blah, blah. We ain't a cup of tea. Go find it. It's out there.
Believe it. I've been my boy Nidge. We'll see you in the next video.
We're out.
Stay awesome. Peace, guys.